Yo! Hey, everybody! 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 Hello! We have arrived. Happy Friday! I'm gonna sneak. How you? Excuse me. I forgot my stupid computer mouse at home. So give me a second here to scroll. Because I absolutely do not like laptop computer mice. I always use my thumb wheel, so. Alright, who's your Fatima's first? Yay, Fatima! Tracy, Chris, SK. Tracy's got a fire tonight, too. Yay. Alex! What's up, Alex? How you doing? Linda? Uh, Wilma! Norman. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it, Alex. Usually I have it zoomed in a little bit more, but I didn't, I didn't feel like it. KC! And all those boxes are what we have to burn tonight. So eat your heart out there, Fatima. There's all your the burning boxes. Yes. Ugh. Get over the sneeze. Jeez. How was everybody's week? Hope you all had a wonderful week. Jim just lit the fire. He's now making dinner. How you doing? How you doing? He's inside making dinner, Casey. Where did I beam him off to? I don't know. He said in Robert's chat that I was safely delivered to the campground. Like I'm a freaking Amazon package or something. Like, how does that even work? He's here too. I guess he forgot he was in the car or something. I don't know. It was effing amazing, says Chris. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was apparently delivered to the campground via Amazon or, you know. SK's feeling better. Finally, still have a lingering cough. That is unacceptable. We need you all the way better. All the way better. Edna. Hi, Edna. So it's Ice Cream Friday. Don't get your ice cream. There's Jim. Say hi. So let's see. Yesterday, the mobile RV repair guy showed up and fixed our shifted refrigerator. So now it's all better and back to the way it was. Life is good again. So that got done. Robert is going to be in and out like a burger just to say hello. Hi, Robert. Hi, Ellie. Yeah, so the came yesterday, fixed our refrigerator. Actually, it really wasn't that bad. They charge $165 for a service charge to come out to the site, and then they take that money and apply it towards the repairs. So what should have been $475 wound up being $310. So I'm not complaining. It's really not that bad. So it's somehow the fridge shifted sometime on the way to Florida or on the way back from Florida. So we're not quite sure, but it's fixed. The fridge shifted sometime on the way to Florida. Volume. Or on the way back to Florida, so we're not quite sure, but Casey's doing okay with the way the video was hopping around. One moment he was near the pit, and the next, oof. Nope, he's there in the flesh, right there. Over there. Edna does not have ice cream, but she's got frozen yogurt bars.
Oh, no.
That works too. They're not bad, but still prefer ice cream. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Sometimes you just gotta do it that way. So, yeah, he showed up with a bunch of wood bracing, and unfortunately, the one camera that's facing the camper, I could only see inside as far as the stove, which is right inside the door. I couldn't see the fridge, couldn't see what he was doing, so he was here about an hour and a half. So that was that. What did everybody else do during the week? Christopher has what's left of his Ben and Jerry's pint. Wow, we really knocked down that wood pile, babe.
Yeah.
Only half of it is left. We haven't even touched the wood rack yet. Worm! Worm has slithered in. No pun intended. And Walt has made it. I heard a beep. Are you cooking something's beeping in there?
Yep. I have the chicken in here for.
Oh, okay. It must be raining at Walt's house. Edna just got over a head cold. Ugh. Head colds put Jim right in bed for an entire day. He is down for the count. I usually get a chest cold. I don't get a head cold. One time I had a head cold, it was a couple of Januaries ago, and it just clogged my entire head up. I couldn't hear anything for like a day and a half. It's going, Worm. It's going. How are you?
Happy Friday
Mr.
to
Darcy
all.
and I got back yesterday from Overland Expo. Oh, good. Hope you good. I'm glad you had a good time. Edna, thanks for the super chat. The super chat from you. Thanks so much, Edna. Let me give you one of these. Yeah, we finally had like 3 days of rain last weekend. Even 4 days, actually, because it was still raining on the way home last Monday from the holiday. You dug a ditch and helped take apart a wolf shelter. Okay. He's hanging out with the pups. So I see Tracy was doing all the baking again and the cooking because Chuck doesn't want her outside working on the greenhouse. Yes, it is finally nice weather. It was actually yesterday and today were super nice. It was like, I don't know, 80 and with a little bit of a breeze and not too hot and no humidity. It was really nice. What's that? A golf cart of some sort or a small truck across the road? That is. All right. So that thing is actually pretty cool. They allow electric golf carts in this campground. And they come in all different shapes and sizes and types and stuff. That is actually an electric. I want to say a truck, for the lack of a better term. And it's got the little cab on it with a small little bed on the back, and it's got a yellow amber light on the top. And he cruises around the campground with that. They don't allow the gas golf carts anymore. They have to be all electric. So, yeah, it's fun. He rides around in that a couple times a weekend. It's pretty cool. Edna had a heck of a rain a few days ago. Now everything is blooming, right? The pollen must be in high sorts today because I sneezed a couple of times and Everybody at work was sneezing, and it was a little bit crazy. They howled every couple of hours, 100 of them. So much for some sleep. Yeah, they are. There's one or two gas carts, but they belong to the campground. They're not seasonal seasonal golf carts. You'll hear a gas golf cart, but that's usually the maintenance workers or the girl from the office riding around. And you can see two stakes on that grill for the fire, near the fire for future. I mean, we have never cooked anything on that fire pit in the 8 years that I've been here. I think it would be on there for like all of 5 minutes, and they'd be like medium well or medium rare. So let's see what we got going on this weekend. Jim has a Masonic meeting to go to in the morning for a couple hours, about an hour away from here. And I'm going to do some weed whacking. There's a campground meeting tomorrow morning. Yippee. And what else do I have to do? I'm not sure. We don't have the Jeep this week. We have Jim's car this week. Do you have a campfire when we aren't watching? Not really, believe it or not. Um, Very rarely if we do. They have a campground near El Morro National Monument, which has a campground. Walt would grill a couple of brats, if you could. Oh, see, and there was a rainbow girl, babe.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dancing.
Yeah. The Jeep was not sad. Because Jim has this meeting that he's got to go to in the morning, so.
I have to go to a state secretary's meeting in Trenton.
If we bought the Jeep and I wanted to go somewhere, I wouldn't have a vehicle, so.
Not that she couldn't have driven my car. It's equally not going to be.
Yeah, I know, so. 6 of one, half dozen the other doesn't make a difference. We don't have a trail ride this weekend. The next trail ride is. That's my email. I don't want my email. I want my calendar. Not until. Oh, God. We don't have a trail ride at all next month? How did that happen? We're off on Juneteenth, so that's a 3-day weekend. No, we don't. I have my first gig of the season is the end of next month. That's weird. Oh, I hate not having my mouse. Hey, there's Babe, Frank is here.
Who?
Frank.
Our Frank?
Our Frank is here, yeah. Hi, Frank. Oh, he said AOAA is next weekend. Okay, that's why. Frank, there are no rides in Jersey next month. You got to fix that. Chris is loading up for the current celebration on the West Coast. Oh,
Need to tell everybody who Frank is.
Frank is the trail guide for our Jeep Club. Everybody say hi to Frank, aka Geo Jeepster. And his mom and dad were in Eastern Star, dad in the Masons, brother in DMLA. Oh, see, you were all involved. Okay. Yes, it is gig season, Walt. It is gig season. January 27th. Trail ride on 6/23. You forgot to put it on the calendar. You're fired. Frank, you're fired. All right, let me put. Where are we leaving from, Frank? Frank is fired. 6/23 is a Tuesday. What do you? It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Hi, Sherry. You don't know how to spell what? Edna, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking to me? See, I have my mouse. I forgot my mouse again. Yeah, so Frank is one of the trail guides. Oh, D. Malay, I think that's right. Holla! That was an awesome concert, Holla. They play up by us too. The Sensational Soul Cruisers. That was a great concert. Oh, 6/28. That's a Sunday. All right, that's better. You said 6/23. 6/20. All right. On the calendar. It's going on the calendar. N J J A trail ride. Yeah, it's a Sunday. Are we leaving at Atzian? We need all the details. Trail ride, are you going on horseback, mule, or on a mechanical? In the Jeep there, Edna. It's with the Jeep Club. That's where Frank is from, Geo Jeepster. Yeah, it was an awesome concert. A little on the buffery side, but I think that was your side because my phone and Jim's TV were doing it. So says Bob. So says Bob what? I hate not having my mouse. Oh my god, this is horrible. Who can I blame for not having my mouse? I'm blaming Rob. I'm blaming.
Packed your bag. Blame yourself.
I'm not blaming myself. Wait a minute. I'm blaming Rob because Rob is not here. That makes sense too, Sir Fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, I heard from Diane SK. I messaged her. She's been having a couple of bouts with some fevers and stuff, so she's just trying to get through that. Oh, the spelling okay. Bob is not my uncle. No, he's not. Can't prove it. Worm ordered some pizza. All right, Worm, we need to know what do you like to put on your pizza? Because if you say pineapple, we're putting you in the corner. If you can blame me, I'll be your fall guy. Norman's got jokes to you today. There is a trail ride on the 28th, love.
Okay.
Okay. Frank, I hope you don't like pineapple on your pizza. Edna likes veggie pizzas. I like pepperoni and sauce. What are you looking for?
It was a black bag.
A black bag?
Okay.
I didn't. Oh, it's up in the front by my feet, by my bag. Walt wants a veggie pizza.
Is it Schrafts?
Huh?
Does he think this is Schrafts?
Shrek. Haha, Frank says no pineapple
No,
on his pizza.
okay.
Congratulations, Frank, you have passed the test. What fat am I going? Frank has passed the test. Veggie pizza with bacon. I'll take bacon. Bacon on the pizza is good. I'm okay with that. Turkey pepperoni, low fat mozzarella, and good Italian sauce and spice. Why does it have to be turkey bacon? I mean turkey pepperoni. And I also likes white pies. Is pineapple on your pizza the same as pizza under your pineapple? I believe so. I'm pretty sure. If you want to be backwards like that, I'm thinking, yeah. Can't believe I forgot my mouse again. William has arrived. I think Frank needs to start doing live streams. Absolutely no pineapple for Warren. Bacon, sausage, and pepperoni. There you go. Now he's talking he's talking about what I'm talking about. Walt likes anchovies. Walter. Walter. No anchovy. Mr. Catanese, Dunkin' Donuts friend. Pepperoni and extra cheese for Norman. SK says she has to take care of her heart. Alfredo sauce is what she was trying to think of on her pizza, along with spinach and mushroom. I like Alfredo sauce. I like dipping in breadsticks in Alfredo sauce. Frank just got back from a 3-day overlanding trip, lost all four-wheel drive in the Gladiator, back to the dealer on Monday. What the heck? What is going on with that? I'm thinking you're sinking that Jeep too much there, Frank. That's what I'm thinking. Turkey pepperoni has lower fat content. And Tracy likes dill pickle pizza. No anchovies there, Walt. No anchovy. Pineapple is out along with anchovies. Yeah. No Pizza Hut this week. See, you said you were going to do that. You said you were going local. Warren, is your Pizza Hut being remodeled in the retro 80s and 90s style like some of them are? Frank broke his Jeep again.
How did he break his Jeep?
Oh, he went on a 3-day overlanding trip and lost his four-wheel drive.
Oh, did he find it?
Did he find it? Well, hopefully the dealer can find it. That's where he says he's got to go. Oh, Frank. So, yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Jim's son had a bunch of uh, scholarship presentations this week for college stuff. I think you were out 3 nights in a row for that, right?
I was in Atlantic City on Monday. I was uh I was
Tuesday,
at
you went
Cranford High School on
when
Wednesday, and then where the hell was I Tuesday?
IPA meeting.
IPA meeting.
So, but the ones that look cool that are, yeah, I know. I remember the way that when they were like that originally, with the Tiffany style lamps above the booth and stuff like that. The old Pizza Huts, they're redoing them like that again.
Oh yeah, chicken came out. So
Mm-hmm.
I put hot sauce on this because you're hot.
I like hot sauce.
Mm.
Edna has family from Albania here in Odessa that makes the best pizza, and they are very large. Well, if you come over here and you go to the boardwalk, they have like 24-inch slices, and the pies are like 3 feet across. It's insane.
Where's Rob?
Robbie's not here.
Robbie's not here.
Robbie's not here.
What the hell? Who's going to send William to the phone?
Extra if you want to put liver and onions on your pizza there, William, you're going to eat that in the dungeon. I'm just saying. Definitely go into the dungeon with that. One pizza they have is 22 inches across, almost two. Yeah, I know. It's like one slice and you're full. No, I do not. I don't include wings. No. Usually we just have 98% of the time we'll get a calzone, and then we'll have a pizza like 2% of the time.
But we had excellent wings. Yes,
Oh yeah, the piccolo. Yeah,
the piccolo.
they do have good wings. Freedom and tolerance for odd toppings. No, no. One pizza for a family. Yeah, one slice for a person. Hope you got 8 people with that pie. I think those pies they have more slices to them. I think they're like 12 or 14 slices for a pie like that.
Sicilian?
No. The really big
Oh,
jumbo pies. Hollis staying out of all pizza conversations because he's a pizza snob. Hala, have you ever had pizza from Crispy over in Brooklyn on 13th Avenue? Freedom and justice for all pizza toppings. They have a huge Instagram following. This pizza place in Brooklyn. Hala was at a Motown concert last night in one of the parks, so I was watching it, and it was buffering a little bit. And I said, "You didn't put the 50 cents in the Wi-Fi."
did I straighten out the 50 cents I owe?
For the Wi-Fi.
Oh, for the Wi-Fi?
Turns out it was actually on Hala's side because
Oh.
other people were seeing it too. Oh, you have been to Crispy. Okay. No flop jalop? I just had pizza in Chicago, but never in New York. That's one I need to do. Yeah, we like thin crust pizza.
Although if somebody offers me a piece of Sicilian, I will not.
So, did I tell you the story about how we call it Sicilian here, but in New York they call it squares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was excellent.
Hala, do you call it Sicilian or do you call it squares?
I have to ask our resident New York City expert.
That's right. No flop jalop. He said it's hip to be scored. That's what Huey Lewis said too. SK, how's work? We need a work update.
So sick.
She just has a cough now. Anilex pizza anyway comes, just no pineapple, no anchovies, and no liver and onions. Sherry says she says Sicilian every time. Right? Well, I have a coworker who lives in Brooklyn, and him and the guy that gives him a ride to work every day, they don't call it Sicilian, they call it squares. So we had the square and Sicilian debate at work one day. Steubenville was built on Sicilian. She's it's okay, but it's remote, right? Because you can still work when you're homesick. Harlow calls it either way, but usually square, which I don't usually get. He likes grandma pie. It's all sauce with big pieces of mozzarella on. Grandma pies. A grandma slice. Yeah, Crispy. I follow Crispy on Instagram, Holla. They're a pretty interesting family. They come up with all these different things to put up. They make breakfast pizzas, eggs and bacon and stuff like that. And then they come up with all different concoctions for their pizzas. What has Sicilian? You're half English, the other half is Sicilian. Oh, jeez. SK, is it a square or is it Sicilian? And a thinner crust, yeah. Yeah, they made a pie the other day. I don't. I think if they added any more to it, it would weigh 10 pounds a slice. I don't know how a chili relleno casserole that even her Mexican friends asked for the recipe. It came from a cookbook from Sonora, Texas. Oh, I thought you were going to say it was a family recipe. Frank has to duck out. You guys have a great rest of your night and weekend. No pun intended. Frank said duck. Quack, quack. All right, Frank, we'll see you in a few weeks. Get that gladiator fixed, will you? And go get some pizza. Bay Sharp! What's up, Bay Sharp with a PH? No, I haven't seen Luigi's pop up on my Instagram feed yet. Oh, you have the recipe via email. Oh, okay. Now I can't scroll back up. What the hell? I missed something. The bookmobile is still here, Bay Sharp. What did I miss? If you're from Sicily, it's a square. If you're from mainland Italy, it's Sicilian. Ah, okay. Sherry is mostly Johnny Bull, but come from an area that is predominantly Italian, and I love it. Yes, the bookmobile is still here, unfortunately. Robin! That's what I'm doing, Hala, but I'm so used to using my thumb wheel mouse that actually using a laptop mouse is like a pain in the butt. That's why it's taking me a minute. And I'm the dumbass that packed the computer into the bag. I could have sworn I put it in there, but maybe I thought about it really hard. I don't know. Babe, did you click the tongs? Oh, after. I'm sorry. Mhm. You can only click the tongs after you put the wood on in case there's embers on the tong. I didn't know there were rules. I thought you just clicked the tongs and pulled it a day. I do, right? The house mouse and the camper mouse. I do. I do. I like the thumb wheel mice because you can leave the mouse on the table and just move the cursor around with the thumb wheel. They're my favorite. 4.4 tongs, 5 tongs. And when you say Sicilian, you say it like this. Sicilian. Like was it Napoleon for Neapolitan? Napoleon. Well, we're here. Just leave it running, Chris, and unpack your stuff. You can still listen while you're unpacking. I know some men don't have the multitasking gene, but I believe in you, Chris. I think you can do it. Bless you. Napoleon, yeah. Talking about cursors, does Jim have a rant this week?
Actually, I have a short.
He does have a short one. So I'm going to let you listen to Jim's rant. I don't have to DJ tonight, Walt. For Possum's here listening while you're eating supper. Hi, Possum and Possum's mom. Did you feel it in your bones, Hala? Yeah, my first gig is until the end of next month. Just remember Jim. Remember Jim's rants about AI. I have news that happened to me through Alexa. Oh boy, Chris has a story. Watch out, world. SK we needed a good story from SK too. Usually she has a story for every topic of conversation. So it's Scott. Scott's just in time for Jim's rant. So I'm going to give you over to Jim so I can throw this stuff in the sink and the garbage can.
Put the plate fire.
It's got blue cheese dressing on it. That's not going to smell good or anything like that. I can't smell anything anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Walt has the occasional possum visiting. All right. Come get him, babe. Don't kill yourself on my computer, babe.
I'll try not to do that. Big beverage.
Keep it as unpolitical as possible.
Well, yeah, I'm going to start.
He still has the van on.
Well, I want to make sure all the smoke got on it. Hi. So, yesterday, Sonia advises me of something on her Google feed. And we have a state assemblyman here in New Jersey that has introduced a bill to give up to a $900 credit, tax credit, if you own a dog or a cat. Now,
Nothing wrong with that.
Now, I have a problem with this.
Where are my waffle balls?
They're in there. A top shelf, I think, maybe, or the bottom shelf. Hold on. I have to read this thing from Christopher. So I was self-talking out loud, a critical part of my self-care, and answered it as if she was a therapist, going on about hopeless feelings and asking further questions. Yeah. And now it's a permanent part of the IA matrix. Okay, Sherry. So anyway, now with all the things in New Jersey that need tax credits, it just seemed to me a little weird that they would issue a $900 per year holla, up to $900, because part of it is for food and whatever else you need to take care of your pet at home. And the other part of it is that if you take your cat or dog to the vet. Now, I emphasize cat or dog, okay? I mean, anybody in here I know Scott had a...
Fatima's got a lizard.
Yeah, Fatima's got a lizard. She doesn't get the... It specifically says cat or dog, because I read the bill. I mean, I don't think that's fair. If you have a pet, you have a pet. Hi, Robin. You know? I mean, Scott had a, had a pet.
Emotional support.
An emotional support scorpion. Okay, how come he's not eligible for at least the 300? Right? Lugus has a pet honey badger. You get nothing and like it. You get, and I read this thing. The first thing that you have to prove is that, ever hear of yeah. But no, people have rabbits or ferrets or otters, or they're not pets. How about birds? How about fish? You don't live in New Jersey. I know it's good for you. I'm sorry I live here because it is knucklehead. So I don't know where this guy got this information. He's from the middle of the state. His district is from the middle of the state, and he's the only sponsor of this bill. You get nothing? Well, she'll have to stay on the roof then. That's right. Mr. Darcy was a PSA, was an ESA, Nationwide Access. Yes. Where's the what? It's in the refrigerator. No. Well, you got to look. It's there. And if there isn't there, has to be a dog or a cat. You know? How about a bird? Yeah, like freaking parrots live 100 years. You know? That's it. Pet pigs, horses, possums should have the credit as well. That's right. So I don't know where this guy got this info, but like I said, with all the things that are wrong in the state that you could issue tax credits on or increase tax credits or do all kinds of cool things, you know? Yeah, he's got birds. No, they have to be domesticated birds. Fatima, where's Fatima? Fatima's, oh, yes, she is. That's cool. Did you catch the beginning of this, Fatima, or do I need to repeat it? There you go. Two Keats and a Congo Gray. Congo Grays, what do they live? 100 years? You have to leave them in your will, right? I've had parakeets in the past, budgies, but a Congo Gray parrot. I mean, they live 80, 90 years. You know, they outlast their owners. You have to make provisions for them in your will. So I don't know where this guy is going. I think he's being totally discriminating against other people. Wasn't there also a push to include pets in FLMA and other time off work periods? That would be federal. This knucklehead is a statism, you know. Uh, Hold on. Sandra asked a question. I got to go back. Hold on. I have to get this. This thing is the best. She's looking for something on the boardwalk. I'll get it. Sorry to interrupt. You're leaving for the Monterey, June 7th to 13th. Best restaurant on the boardwalk. Monterey. That's on the West Coast. There's nothing good in California. Yeah, if you were leaving for, we'd be able to give you some pizza recommendations for Wildwood or stuff like that. It doesn't say anything about Face Sharp about a mental health, mental assistance. It just says dogs or cats. Doesn't say that they have to be an emotional support animal or whatever they're called. They don't have to be registered. You do have to prove that you had it. Okay. Oh, okay. You were the first in the chat. Okay. It's $900 a year, one time. Okay. And like I said, part of it is for food and whatever the toy. It specifically says toys for the animal, food, whatever else that you need to do to take care of that dog or the cat. So I'm just thinking, well, it should be any type of pet. That's right. As long as I can prove it, I mean, I brought up these pot-bellied pigs that are supposed to be like, as friendly and happy as dogs. So, once again, there's something going on here, and there's only one co-sponsor of this bill so far. So I don't know. Maybe they have an overabundance of pets in Monmouth County. Your lizard should be covered, absolutely, right? You have to buy him. You have to buy him insects, and you have to give him whatever, and the same thing as any other pet owner. So, once again, federal.
Yeah, but the Bills in Trenton, love.
Yeah, no, Christopher said he would agree that over a big, beautiful ballroom, but
A big, beautiful, bold woman?
ballroom,
Oh,
ballroom.
I thought you said bold woman.
No, ballroom. What do you got? Oh, look at this. She has her ice cream. Did you try your new ice cream?
No, this is still the blue bunny.
Okay. What if a co-parent? What if a co-parent dog? Both parties? No, it's one, and I think it's only for one pet. Because I brought up, what about these people that have like 30 dogs? Do they get 30 times $900?
Well, remember, it's up to $900.
Up to $900.
Right.
Per.
Not exactly $900.
Right. Well, like I explained that already, that some of it's for food and and then the rest of it is for like vet bills.
Right.
Which everybody, I don't care what kind of animal you have, everybody experiences some sort of vet bill, right? But I just thought, out of all the things that this guy could come up with, putting a $900 tax credit in our tax code for New Jersey was just, come on.
Come on, he says. Come on.
Come on. See, you could get the 900 for the kitty cat, but not the bearded dragon. And like I said, you have to prove it. Now, I know in Union and in most of the states now, you have to have your cat or your dog licensed. So I guess that's how you prove you have one, right? You give them the license number on the cat in what town. So I just thought that it was one of the most ridiculous things that I've ever seen. And I hope this guy is listening.
I doubt it.
I doubt it, but if he is, sir, you're a moron.
Wow.
I just,
The fuck with this phone?
don't say fuck.
I said fuck.
Sonia said a bad word. Sonia said a bad word.
I hate my phone so much today.
Yeah, there's no cat licenses in Ohio. There was a court case in New Jersey that made them license cats because dog owners got together and they say, how come the cats don't have to be licensed? And lots of people, I don't agree with it, but a lot of people, they let their cats out for the night, right? To roam and do whatever cats do at night.
My cat roams, but not outside.
Yeah. Well, your cat is spoiled.
She is.
So anti-vaxxers don't vaccinate their pets and therefore they can't get a license. And it doesn't say that's how you have to prove it. It says you have to prove it. So for a majority of folks, that's the easiest way to prove it, right?
Why do we have a glitchy fire?
I don't know why we have a glitchy fire. It was glitchy before I saw it. And I don't know why it's glitchy. First the mouse snug up, now the phone. Well, she's just having an issue with her phone, with everything today.
I am.
So anyway, I just thought that if you thought that your politicians were idiots, you don't have the corner on the market. Cats have to be licensed in Florida, yeah, in a lot of states. Time for a box. Oh, yes, it is time for a box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and you guys can think about how this is unfair to your particular pets.
He'll be right back because I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done? Oh, you can't eat your ice cream on this side of the table?
I can. I'm having a lot of difficulty.
I mean, you have to pick the bowl up and put it on this side of the table.
I can just slide it. I don't even.
You can do that. She's having an issue, and she had a great day at work today.
I did.
Said, she had to explain Jeep ducks to her boss today.
I did.
And he gave her, it is ice cream time. She has ice cream. She has Blue Bunny, cookie dough, and
yeah,
something else ice cream.
Peanut butter and cookie dough or something.
I don't think there's any peanut butter. I bought her peanut butter, uh,
Chocolate peanut butter.
Jersey welcomes everyone. Well, William, do you have a pet? You're a Jerseyite.
Jerseyan.
Jerseyite.
I did, Fatima. No joke. He didn't understand. So he asked me to explain it to him.
All right, Christopher, just leave it on.
Leave it running.
And if you hear something that's going to interrupt you, I'm sorry. You have a fish. You can't claim your fish. Don't you feed your fish? Don't you have to buy? Don't you have to buy
fish food,
and fish tanks and
fish tanks
and new fish? You know,
he doesn't have to take his fish to the vet though.
And I don't know. You could. I think that you could claim the 900 if you eat and support Blue Bunny ice cream. No, unless you feed it to your pet, and then you can only. I think it's 300. I think it's 300 for food and upkeep, and 600 for the vet. Whatever, it is out there.
SK says, speaking of pets, she got a story.
Fort Monmouth is not even Fort Monmouth anymore. They sold it, and Netflix is building a huge studio complex down there. I used to go to Fort Monmouth all the time for IPA meetings at the Officers Club.
No, not that Fort, not on the land. It's you're thinking of that. That's not the name of it.
What?
It's not on that land where where the army barracks are.
Really?
No.
I'm wrong again. That goes right up there with the robotic rabbits. See, you couldn't claim this hamster, SK. She called him Hammy the hamster.
Don't worry, Walt. It's fine. It's okay. Don't get upset.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, it's not that.
Eagles, goats are not classified as pets. It says specifically in the bill, dogs and cats.
Georgianne.
Hey, Georgianne.
One day when he was 3, he died.
Yeah. Well, I know that hamsters, I don't know what the life expectancy of a hamster is.
Jersey Mike's is subs, not pizza. Sandra.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they make pizza out there too, but there he was, lying in the cage on his side. But my goats like to come in the house and watch TV, she says.
She was devastated, so they planned a funeral.
Well, of course.
My cat's just a diva.
I put him in a little box lined with velvet. Oh my God, this is.
We have like 3 cats buried in the backyard.
Jim has me concerned. I have you concerned?
Tax credit for animals is ridiculous, except for farm animals.
They already get. I mean, the farm animals already get some sort of thing from the farm. I get that, but I just with all the other things, William, in this state that they could devote an up to $900 tax credit for to get it for you. And
you sat up squeaking? What the hell?
What did you feed him?
What was that all about? I hope you took him to the vet right away. Our house is a very, very, very fine house. with 3 cats in the yard.
And what if we and what if we learned, SK, that when you bury a pet, you have to put that thing with the bell,
Just
that they
submit your
used to.
Wi-Fi bill. An ash menagerie in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, of his deceased pets.
You can go do your box before SK has a coronary.
I don't think she'll have a coronary. Let's see, what box should we do? Let's do the double good.
The double good. That's the popcorn box.
Double good. Raising Joy double good.
That was the fundraiser popcorn box. We brought him back inside to his cage where he lives happily. You said it was a cat, SK, not a hamster.
No, a hamster. She said it was a hamster from the beginning. See, you were busy making ice cream. You missed the beginning of it.
But did you take him to the vet to find out what happened?
He was sleeping.
That's a weird kind of sleeping if he wasn't moving and breathing.
Well, she didn't know if he was breathing. It was just a little hamster.
Had to.
What are you going to do? Hamster CPR?
I was just going to say that. Yes.
I realize you're standing in front of the camera.
Chicago Mike's Pizza. Okay.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's makes subs, and they're a nationwide trend. They're actually pretty good. I did them for my. I had a Royal Arch meeting that I had to feed people at, and I did Jersey Mike subs, and then what was left over, I took home, and then I ate them.
Oh, they didn't frequent the vet. Well, when Linda was a kid, her brother had a hamster named Hammy.
Did you put him in a little velvet box and try to scare him to death also?
Watch the.
Yeah.
It's our campground, Georgian.
Well, it's not ours. We just have
Well, I mean, our normal campground.
where we normally are when we're not.
$18 a foot long. Fatima had an amazing guinea pig.
See, you can't claim them either.
Tracy rummaged around and found a box to burn. We created a monster with that too. He was kept in a cage with a hamster wheel.
Robert Morales is getting funny. We spent 4 days with him down there. Now we got him mooing at cows and yelling Jeeps when he sees them.
If you paid attention in the last video, he said Jeep, or 2 videos ago.
SK had a. Her name was Squeaky. I missed what she had though.
Jersey Girl pizza. And everybody I talk to, Walt, says Firehouse Subs and all that.
I haven't been able to. I thought the one in Rawway was a real Firehouse Subs.
No, it's a pub.
It's a pub.
I think we used to have one up the street from Costco, but I don't think they're there anymore.
Look at his guinea pigs. See?
I brought one guinea pig home and woke up the next day and I had 2. No joke. True story. True story. Georgianne had a guinea pig named Winnie. Winnie Pig. Winnie Pig.
Winnie the pig.
Winnie the Pig. Linda had two guinea pigs when we were first married, Porky and Petunia. Those are cute names.
Well, Porky and Computer and Petunia were boyfriend and girlfriend, and the guitar in the car. Boyfriend and girlfriend in the cartoons.
What
There.
cartoon? What cartoon?
The Merry Melon.
Oh, Porky Pig.
Porky Pig.
Jim's having tongue issues.
Oh my God.
He can't talk straight today. But Walt's like disclaimer, I've not gotten a sub lately.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, you need to catch up. You need a fire pit, you need a sub sandwich, and you need boxes to burn in your fire pit.
And ice cream.
And ice cream.
On Fridays.
On Fridays. So you need to catch up. Make a list. Oh, Chris forgot to mention ...
Yes.
Yeah, nothing. I like ketchup on my hot dogs.
I am so tempted to send an email to that congressman just to rattle it, that to some of the men just to rattle his cage.
I'm sure a lot of people already have.
Oh, what about this pet and that pet and the other pet? Do you realize what you're doing? You're opening Pandora's box, you moron.
I do not mustard.
I must.
He also pickles.
I also pickle. I like my hot dogs with
Pickle.
a dill pickle, and mustard, which you can get at Hot Dog Johnny's in Buttsville.
Why does the Chinese food and pizza taste different in Plainfield from where you lived in Hackensack? Well, William, guess what? Because you moved from Hackensack, which is close to New York City, to Plainfield, which is not really that close to New York City. And there's the problem. And why did you move to Plainfield, for crying out loud?
Well, oh, we moved to Plainfield.
That's what he just said. The Chinese food and pizza taste
Wow, we're in the same county?
different in Plainfield from when you lived in Hackensack. What did you realize, Christopher?
What I already said. No.
Oh, Christopher may be free for NJ26, he says.
Oh, okay.
That means he's got to come all the way across the country to New Jersey.
Well, as soon as you're sure,
You let it know.
you should make reservations.
Well, he's got to let us know first.
Right. I don't know how many people are coming this year, but we'll have a good time.
We'll have a good time with or without you. I guess. Paula thought you already had sent a letter or spoke at a town hall meeting.
He says he's coming.
Not a problem. Like I said. Oh, that's right. Corning. He's going to be in Corning.
Oh, he's going to be in Corning. Oh.
He's got that glass.
Oh, in the yuck.
Yes, he's got that glass thing he's going to.
Oh.
Glass blowing thing.
Very
I
cool.
forgot about that.
All right. Well, when the next time it comes around on the Get Fiddle there, it'll tell you where to make corn. Walter likes corn.
It's so random. You have to postpone your Ursa Minor in school. What was so random? He's like, I like corn. I wonder if Chris has ever had cannolis. We may have to introduce Christopher to cannolis.
That's what reminded me.
I've heard that your congressman is really responsive. Read to him. I've written to congressman with little response. It would be fun to see how he responds.
I'll tell you something absolutely weird that just happened to me the other day. I go into my mail, and here is a letter that's been franked. Yeah, for those of you that don't know what franking means. It's that congressmen and senators and other people, they can use the mail, except without putting a stamp on it. They sign the upper right-hand corner of the upper right-hand corner of the envelope, and I get this frank letter
on free cannoli day. Okay, see, he's had cannolis.
Oh. And here it is. It's a letter from my congressman telling him how he thanked me for my support of an amateur radio bill that's going through Congress that I wasn't aware of because I never sent a letter to my congressman. Jerry likes baklava
Baklava, everything.
every time.
Funny thing is, he's not your personal congressman.
He is my congressman. Kane.
He's not yours, though. He's everybody's.
No. Senators are everybody's. Congressmen are for your congressional district. So we are in the seventh. We're in the 7th congressional district.
As Peanut would say.
Franking privilege. That's right. So I would like to know.
Frankenfurter.
I'd really like to know who sent this letter in my name about this amateur radio bill that I don't know anything about.
You're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter. Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
I give a clear warning to my state senator about a bill. They don't like that. Well,
kicked you out of El Paso. He's washing his motorhome.
yeah. And his girl that's with him, she was standing outside with like this big basket of stuff, like she was trying to get inside. We couldn't wait until she brought that in. No lie, I have the video.
Oh, we saw the Oscar Mayer. We saw the.
Oh yeah, we saw the Oscar Mayer and Wienermobile today on 206.
Yeah, we did. He went by so fast I couldn't get my phone out in time to take a picture.
And remembers the Armour hot dog song. Armour hot dog?
I know the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
This wood is so weird.
It's a fast wiener, right?
It was. He was like moving right along.
He was tootling.
That's right. It's a fast wiener. They have cures for that. Oscar Mayer is different. Yeah, I don't remember Armour hot dogs.
Why not?
Is that the one the kids that love to bite? Is that the Armour song?
No, tootling, not
diddling.
Tootling.
Guy'd be diddling his hot dog down the road. He'd probably get arrested for that.
Yeah, the Wienermobile, yeah. There's a bunch of them out there.
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them, yeah.
So I don't know what this guy was doing here, but
he was wienering.
He was wienering. On 206.
Sherry needs a great beef hot dog. Nathan's is Nathan's.
They're kosher. They answer to a higher authority.
Tootling.
Like I said, I put this piece of wood on here.
I don't think that wood is ready to be burned yet.
I don't know what it is. I mean,
it's anti-inflammatory.
The
wood is anti-inflammatory. Armor hot dog. I remember Fatima. Stop. I don't want to stop. No. Tracy doesn't have a Wienermobile, but she does have a quickie stool from the Hancock Quickie Company, which she put on Facebook. She's got her quickie stool, but no Wienermobile.
Quickie stool.
Yeah.
That also sounds like a problem.
You'll have to Google it. Even kids with chicken pox like hot dogs. Hot dogs. Yes, Jim, it's the one kids like to bite. It's Otter. What's up, Michael? Georgian doesn't like hot dogs.
I'm sorry, Georgia.
She is not a hot dog type of girl. Chris has a thermometer from Uranus, Missouri.
There's a Uranus in Missouri too?
Yeah, with the hot fudge plate. I mean, with the.
I thought that I didn't know that was in Missouri.
No, it's in Missouri, not Missouri.
Hey, listen.
You're not from there, so you can't
We
say
moved
it like
to
that.
Plainfield because I'm now double retired. I wanted a slower place. And since I got sick, I know I'm bored. Too slow.
We moved to Plainfield because I'm now retired and wanted to a slower pace. Plainfield is not slow. You gotta move like way south. And now he's bored. Well, what the hell?
I know that there's a F&AM lodge there, William, but I think there's also an PHA lodge in Plainfield. That's
SK just played it on Google, and now she has an earworm. Well, that's like Jim with the freaking Blues Clues jingle, and I had that stuck in my head all day today.
We just learned about
Blues Clues, 'cause we're really smart.
Yeah.
Michael thinks he entered a chat at a very weird time. Welcome to the live stream. Virgin likes cool cats.
Does that mean that you keep them in front of the air conditioner all the time?
My cat doesn't like air conditioning. She'd rather lay upstairs in the hot. There's one of those fudge places in Richmond, Indiana.
Oh, thanks. It's my chair.
Chris has a magnet that says, I love Beaver from Beaver, Utah. The chat function messed up on her words on the song. Well, you know, it happens. Why do we have a glitchy fire?
What?
A glitchy fire?
I don't know.
Well, we did have to reboot the router. Cats like it best around 80 degrees. Yeah, she absolutely will not stay downstairs if the air conditioning is on. She'll go upstairs and lay in the hallway, all sprawled out. Where it's hot. When Blue's Clues came back after decades and did a follow-up video, that was heartwarming. How far of a drive to home from the campground? It is 2 hours. 2 hours. Blue's Clues. Did no one ever catch the Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper? Had babies, paprika aside. I remember Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. Yep. I don't know how you get paprika and sage out of salt and pepper, but you never know.
Yeah,
And-
the upload speed sucks. It's two up and 75 down.
So, And don't lie, everybody. You can't tell me that Blue's Clues with Steve is not a great show. Okay? Just saying.
So I'm sorry our fire is glitchy.
Greatest show ever, right? With his notepad. Steve had a notepad. Fatima sent her father the sticker, I eat my roadkill from the roadkill grill. Handy dandy notepad, that's right. Notepad is the bomb diggity. Ow!
What did you do?
I'm just trying to get up and move. You're done with your rant?
Yes, I'm done.
You didn't say you were done.
I'm done.
He's done. My shoes aren't even on all the way. I'm sitting here walking around like a knucklehead. I should put my shoes on the right way before I walk around. Yes, he kept on the side table. That's right. I don't know. The fire looks good on the screen, but then when you look at it on YouTube, it's poopy.
Well, it's because it's direct on the screen. You're not reading what's coming back.
We are the connoisseurs of fire pit fires. Yes. And fire dances too, Edna. You haven't lived until you've done a fire dance. Yeah, he's here, Fatima. We saw him last weekend. That's another rant and a half. Yep. I was wondering why the hummingbird feeder can wasn't working last night. I was like, crap, the battery died again. And then we got down here on the internet. We had to reboot the Wi-Fi.
And it's still not working right.
No, I know. We may have to do a makeup fire stream tomorrow night. If anybody wants us to do that, we can do that. To make up for our glitchy fire. Oh yeah, and then you got to do the fire dance. You know how to do the fire dance? Ask Tracy; she'll tell you. So as you can see, we had to move our security cameras off the tree. That's another rant. So if you look above Jim's knee there, where he's got his leg crossed, you're not anywhere near the camera. Look. Nope. You got to bring it in a little bit. No, in. Look. Bring it in. Yeah, there you go. Jim's pointing at the camera. So there's one there, and then there's one next to the wood rack that used to be up on that tree, which is now right there. And the other one is right there. Don't ask, long story. Because they don't want anything attached to the trees. After having those cameras up for 3 years, I had to buy those poles to mount the cameras on. Because the inspector's coming around and we can't have anything on the tree. Georgianne needs to see the fire dance. You want to see the fire dance, Georgianne? We can show you the fire dance. The fire dance starts with fireball and it's a build. All right, Edna, have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. Yes, they are, William, because I bought up at the top there. You see those little bags? There's 3 little bags, like right there. They have anti-squirrel stuff in them. So I put them up at the top of the bird feeder pole so they stay away from the... And it's been working, so... Oh, Georgianne wants to see the... Okay, let's see. Give me a second here, Georgianne. I will pull up the video for you to watch. Quite funny. Oh, stop. Let the bird eat the food. Do 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 do. You view your channel. Oh yeah, it was me and Tim from Time for Exploring and Tracy. While everybody was over at karaoke, Georgianne, we were causing mass chaos and destruction on a live stream by doing a fire dance. Yep. Bird is very tweety today. I don't know what he's upset about. And little chickadee birds. Unless he's talking to the other birds. Can't tell. Dee 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 dee. Wah, 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 wah. Here it is. I found it. Am I gonna get in trouble for live streaming my own video? Hopefully this works. Hopefully the interwebs can handle it.
Oh, I don't know how to do the dance because I was singing.
He was singing. So he had no idea that we did this until I posted the video. Alright, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed.
Breaking news right now.
Joining us now for more on all of this.
Tim, we're gonna do a fire dance. Ready?
I'm following her lead.
I hope this is not the rain dance. Because if this is the rain dance, I am stopping.
Yes, continue.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh boy.
Take his phone. No! Tiki has equal shoulders.
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh my.
That was funny.
That was funny. Oh God, we're goofy. Ah. Yeah, that's the fire dance. What's up, Kevin? What are you doing? Possums like we're breaking your. Why are we breaking your brain? So, if you're going to M26, Georgian, we'll wait for you and we'll do the fire dance together. So, me and Tracy and you can do the fire dance this year. You were over at karaoke, Kevin. You were doing karaoke stuff, I think. Whatever happened to what happens at M26 stays. Well, M26 hasn't happened yet, so all the important stuff that didn't need to be on video did not make it to video. What's the matter, Birdie? I think the bird is trying to serenade the bird feeder. She's like, sounds good, that'll be fun. M26 will have the same rules. You are fired, Kevin, because you know where the cool kids campsite is, right? And you weren't there during shenanigans hour, so uh, Tracy's sure that Dudley Do Right will be available to help damsels in distress get back to their campers, right? Wow, she called Kevin Dudley Do Right. He didn't put the taxi sign on his golf cart last year, though. Did he fly away? Yeah, he finally flew away. What are you gonna do? Gotta have fun, right? There was some dancing at M25. I hope I don't see you again. I'm sorry, Georgianne, that your eyes had to go through that. Sometimes that image just gets burned into your brain, and you'll never get to unsee it ever. Uh, Tracy's gonna do a cooking thing in place of V's tie dye this year. She's gonna do a cooking. Home, homestead cooking or something like that. Something about the home and the stead. Where did my napkin go?
What?
Oh,
It's
you
on the plate.
what plate?
Plate. The cup, the thing, and I cut the.
They cut the thing in the cup of the mana. Do, 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 do. No, V is not coming. V and Steve are not coming this year. So there will not be any tie-dye. Something about some issues that they have going on. So they won't be coming. So in place of her tie-dye, Tracy's going to be doing some cooking stuff. She was going to say the same thing. She saw some dancing that shouldn't have been at a family event. Oh, really? I didn't see any of that. I'm afraid to ask who it was, though. See, I got my new lights on the fence. Aren't they pretty? Ha! That's like the fourth time I sneezed today. I'm very upset about that. Fatima could have been the morality pleaser and told him to stop. Tracy doesn't know who it was, but last time she danced like that, it was around a pole. Who would dance like that? Oh, Lord, no. It could be anybody. I can think of a few people off the top of my head. No morality police. Oh, okay. Damn, somebody should have grabbed me and been like, what is going on here? Tracy had to cover the Chuck's eyes. He's innocent. Was it that bad? Where is the dear man tonight? Hi, Chuck. I don't think I've ever had Gouda cheese. He ran in the house to get some grapes. Oh, okay. No ice cream. We're having grapes tonight? Okay. So Tracy's getting double the fire. Not only is she having a fire, but she's watching a fire. Gouda cheese is really Gouda. Is it like a creamy cheese or is it like a cheddar or I need to know these things.
It's a creamy cheese, white.
That didn't sound right at all, love.
Well, take your mind out of it.
Creamy cheese. Softer than cheddar. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So it's like the difference between Liverwurst and Braunschweiger. Okay. See, Georgianne got it.
Yeah, I know, Georgina got You just didn't have to put it out.
You said it. It was already out
Doesn't
there.
make any difference.
Oh. If you thought about it, then it wouldn't have been out there, but it actually came out of your mouth, so.
I just described it in cheese.
Yeah. Fatima likes Brie. I like Brie too. She's nice people. I miss Brie. Babe, have you been clicking your tongs?
I have.
All right.
I just haven't been advertising it.
I feel like everybody has not had the full clicky effect today.
It's fine. If you see me move stuff, when I'm done, the clocks get ticked.
The clongs get ticked.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah. Bree's doing good. She pops in occasionally. I think she was here, last week or the week before?
Week.
She popped in. The guy across the way put a palm tree up on his campsite. Just when we thought we were done with the palm trees. We now have a palm tree to look at every week. I should send a picture to my mother. The clongs get ticked. That's right. She's working a different job, Robin. So she's working like a regular job nowadays.
Yeah, and her daughter is really busy.
And her daughter's really busy with stuff and with theater class and school and plays and shows and stuff. So
She's going to become a wealthy actress.
and she's gonna be driving this year. She's already got a permit. She's going for her license. Time flies when you're having fun. And she's gonna what?
I said she's going to become a famous actress and take care of her mother in her old age.
There you go.
I have lots of boxes.
We have lots of boxes.
The Insure. Been going through the Insure.
Good thing it's not a flamingo, as Kay says. No, it's definitely a palm tree. Right over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there. Below my finger. Right there. The fence is blocking it. No, I definitely don't think it would be a flamingo over there. Nope, not that guy. That was Manly.
I thought so.
And sure boxes make the best fire.
Mm.
Do 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 do. Cause we're really smart. Oh, 15 more minutes. What could we possibly cram into 15 minutes?
Sounds like great ideas, made with the best of intentions. What could possibly go wrong?
Perhaps the Chuck should get a clicky tongue for Father's Day. I'm thinking that's a great idea. Everybody should have clicky tongues. They're an essential part of the fire pit equipment.
Robert now has two sets of clicky talk. I don't want to hear one from Las Vegas and the other one is at Pelican.
Right?
And I actually used the ones at Pelicamp and they work great.
I'm sure he already tested them out, though.
Yeah, but then he clicked them properly. You don't.
We don't know that. Linda has a Blackstone clicky tongs. You only have one pair, Linda? Because we did do inventory on everybody's clicky tongs. I feel like Blackstone clicky tongs are pretty fancy. Why did my lights not come back on?
Well, the light for the camera came on. Although the thing's over there. So I don't know.
Oh, you have other tongs. Okay. You definitely need to have one more, blah, blah. You definitely need to have multiple sets of clicky tongs. Actually quite comfortable out here. There's no wind. I don't even know what the temperature is. I shall look to see what La Fahrenheit is. The La Fahrenheit is 65. Feels like 65. Tomorrow, it's going to be 69. But it's going to be a bit on the blustery side, so we'll have to see about that. And when do the blusters start? Is my question. Easy with the 9. This is a very nice night. Little Hummers are eating not 4 feet away. Yeah, they're pretty brave, I tell you. I could be over at the bird feeders, like, just putzing around with them, and they'll come like right up behind my head and just like hover there for a minute. And they have no fear of those little birds. Kevin says it's 84 at his house. Damn. So the wind is going to be blustery. Oh, starting early? Really? That early? Meh. Meh. And it only got to 77 today. So my weather.com app says that it's mostly clear tonight, low of 57, a few clouds floating through, but the sky is largely open. Stars are still putting in a solid shift. I didn't know that stars did shift work. I wonder if they get paid. Asking for Rod. They come in and let me know if the feeders need filling. They will hover and look in the patio door. That's fun. They're very intelligent little boys. I'm trying to get a bird to eat out of my hand. You really have to have a lot of patience for that. And stand very still. Linda's going to have dry weather for 10 days. Oh. Any off-road events coming up? Not till the 28th of June. We got to wait a whole month. Because Frank forgot to put it on the calendar. So, he is fired. But yeah, we got a whole month yet. We have a meeting on the 18th, if that counts. But nothing till the 28th. AOAA is this weekend, but we're not going to be there. Tracy's chickens eat out of her hand. Does that count? Well, technically they're birds, right? SK saw a report today that found weather predictions are only slightly more accurate than random guessing. I feel like that's the truth. Like, you get all this data and all this information and stuff, and then you have to kind of like guess as to what it's going to do. That's why I never understand how they can predict the weather 10 days out. And because it's going to change like 45 times between now and the next 10 days. So, at least here it does. Night, Fatima. Yeah, it's a New Jersey Jeep Association. Warren. It's 64 at Robin's house. It's Mike's Adventures. What's up there, Mike? I think everybody watches Ryan Hall he seems to be the most accurate. seems to be the mostest accurate. Mike is in Minnesota. Minnesota Mike. All right, SK. It's Diane. Hey, Diane, how you feeling? We miss you too. Hope you're on the mend. Yeah, we haven't reached the muggy stage yet, thank God. What's up there, Bay Sharp with a PH? What's new and exciting in your world? Have to die to feel better. Temp staying at 101 to 102. Why, though? Did they find out what's going on? All right, Robin, have a good weekend. What's that face for? What is that face for? Not yet. Had a ton of blood work, so we'll see. Okay. Okay. But other than the fevers, everything else is okay? Oh, for Diane not feeling wrong, yeah. Casey has returned. His bionic ear shut down. Well, what the heck? What was her name?
What was whose name?
The bionic woman. Summers.
No, you mean the actress?
Yeah.
It was God, I can see her face.
Yeah, so can I. Her name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't locate the infection. What the heck was her name? Not Suzanne Summers, right?
No.
Oh, my God.
Lindsay Wagner.
Lindsay Wagner, that's it. She just can't even. Well, hello there, Flo. Welcome to the live stream. The campfire chat. No, it was Lindsay Wagner. I don't think it was Suzanne Summer.
No, Lindsay Wagner. I just looked it up.
Oh, and he's riding around on a gas cart. Couldn't tell who it was. All right, my peeps. Well, did the picture clear up any?
No.
No. Okay. I
I
think.
thought it was going to for a little.
Yeah, for a minute I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, it's going to straighten itself out. I think we're going to call this a live stream. Suzanne and the Thigh Master. Yeah, right. That's who. That's right. With her damn leotard and leg warmers. So, if you want us to try again for a better campfire stream, let me know in the chat now. We can do it tomorrow night. Once the Wi-Fi straightens itself out. Let me know now. Let me know now. Let me know now. Before we go. Flo, Mrs. Camping so much. What state are you in, Flo? We're in Jersey. But a one in the chat if you want us to do a makeup campfire stream tomorrow night. And a 2 if you don't. And then we can just wait till next week. Are we unsupervised on Monday?
No.
Oh, you're home on Monday. Wow.
8 is the next.
That is not clicking.
I clicked them already. Pay attention. Be a test later.
Nowhere in the rules does it say that you can run them across the grates of the grill. Okay, then, since no one is answering, then we will not do a makeup campfire tomorrow night. I was just trying to help you all out, but no. Trying to be nice. Did my chat break? I think my chat broke. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. And remember, don't do anything that we wouldn't do. And if you do, blame it on Larkspur. Because Larkspur is not here tonight. And we will see everyone on Monday. Bye.